What is happening, y'all? So today, we're in the woods. I know y'all are like, what the hell, Brother Tom? What are you doing? Yeah, well, I'm kind of wondering the same thing. I was trying to pull my. So, I have these two cars sitting in the woods over here. And I'm having quite a time trying to pull them out. But, yeah. I was supposed to be selling them today, and I'm still waiting for the guy to get here. So, in the meantime, we are going to go for a ride since I have nothing better to do with my time. Right now, we are in Spotsylvania County. If you can see that far down, it's a water crossing. You know you're in the country when the road doesn't have a damn bridge. Yeah. So, in that, we're going to go for a ride. Where are we going? I don't know, but I got time to kill, and I got one of the cars up here with this car. So, if I don't get stuck in the mud trying to get out of here, I'll be in good shape. I guess I can show y'all the water crossing at least. I don't know if y'all can see that. Oh, yeah, we're getting stuck. Okay, there we go. There's been many a time I done took a pickup truck and drove through that with somebody in the car that didn't know that we was naked. It's really funny. What I would do is I would rush down this road right here, and then I just kadoosh into the water, and then I said, "Oh, we're going to sink, we're drowning," and then start screaming, and then I just drive out. So yeah, this is way back in the woods here. This is my old property over on this side, but I don't own it anymore. It belongs to my neighbors. But this is what you call Hams Ford. This is over in Thornburg, Virginia. And yeah. Don't really have much to say today, really. Didn't really do much over the weekend. It's supposed to snow for Christmas. Which, speaking of Christmas, the song Let It Snow. That, I don't understand why they only play that at Christmas. It's not really a Christmas song. It's more of a weather event. Like you don't let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Yeah, but that's 6 months out of the year that it's going to do that. And if you live in Florida or somewhere where it doesn't snow, do you still listen to that? Which brings me to another thought, since I'm going to be rambling on for a second. I guess I'll turn here. Yeah. Since I'm going to be rambling on for a second, it brings me to another thought. When the clock strikes 12 in New York, does that mean the daylight saving times is everywhere in the country? Or does that mean that we gotta wait for the other time zones to catch up? Yeah, we can turn here and go over there. Does that mean we got to wait for, like, say California is a few hours behind, 3 hours behind or so? Does that mean that we got to, oh man, something's happening. Oh, they're doing tree work. Does that mean we gotta wait for California to, oh no, something is happening. Oh, let's see what's going on over here. Being nosy neighbors. Hard to say. So anyway, does that mean we gotta wait for 3 hours for California to catch up to have their New Year's? Or do they celebrate it when we have our New Year's over on this side of the country? Because legitimately, 12 o'clock is 12 o'clock. I don't know. Just my thought on things. Something tells me I better go get me a damn aspirin. might not be a bad idea. So yeah. Anyway, as y'all know, Christmas is coming up. A lot of people have a hard time during this time of year. So, you know, not everybody has somebody during this time of the year. And a lot of people have lost a lot of people to where they don't have anybody during this time of the year. So, you know, if you know, where did that come from? Okay. So if you know somebody that doesn't have anybody, maybe you should reach out to them and at least check and make sure that they're okay. Because, you know, some people, I know I say it a million times, but look at that. That's an old sharecropper house from way back in the waybacks. But I know I say it all the time, but somebody might be going through something and might not be saying much to you about the things that they're going through and putting on a smiley face every time you see them, when the reality is they are miserable. And it ain't no fun being miserable on Christmas. That is something I know for a fact. So yeah. So in case you didn't know, right now we are on a, oh man, I should have went over to the mill over there. Y'all could have seen the, oh well. Anyway, this is all sharecropper land back here. This is like, this was part of a bigger plantation way back in the waybacks, 120 years ago, 130 years ago. Alrighty, and this is Morse Road. You're probably saying to yourself, Brother Tom, why are you taking us here? And Brother Tom is like, well, because I ain't got nothing better to do. So we'll go down to the courthouse. I'll show y'all the courthouse, I guess. How much time I got on my, yeah, we'll do that. So I got my inspection for my car, so I figured out, that's the plantation over there. So I figured I would just go riding around Virginia, now that I can do so. Guess I can get y'all a little closer. There you go. So yeah, so it's such a gloomy day out here. So anyway, like I said, I ain't got really much to say. I guess, you know, if y'all want to hang out and ride with me, I'm more than fine with that. I gotta make one stop up here at the gas station. By then my phone will be cut off, I'm sure. But right now you are entering into the town of Thornburg, Virginia. The old town of Thornburg that no longer barely exists. Used to be stores and a post office. I think the post office is still there. But it used to be stores and things down here years ago. They tore most of that stuff down. It's still this store. This store is one of the few left. They sell really good crabs in the wintertime, in the summertime. That used to be a gas station. Hold on. Yeah, I had to put y'all down for a second. So anyway, yeah, I had to put y'all so we're getting closer to the courthouse. As you can see, the state troopers and stuff, so yeah. So this is Courthouse Road. This is going toward the courthouse. That's Spotsylvania High School, which is, yes, there. And what else is around here? Really ain't much around here. Most of this is old sharecropping land, really, all the way over to the courthouse. And yeah. I've been coming down here my whole life. My great-grandfather had property down here. And the funny thing is, both sides of my family are from here. Like, not from here, but my mother's side of the family is from down here. My father's side of the family just had property down here. So I've been coming down here my whole existence. That's a tiny house for you. I don't know if y'all can see that. Probably couldn't. This used to be a one-lane bridge. All the way up until recent years. All the way up until like 15 years ago or something. I don't think it's been that long. And now we're coming up on the town of Spotsylvania. Now, Spotsylvania, I mean, it's not the town of, the county of, well, so this is Spotsylvania County. All the whole thing is Spotsylvania County. But we left Thornburg and now we're in literally Spotsylvania, like Chancellorville and all that. Like if you look up the Civil War, it happened here, basically. And like the buildings from then are still here now. At least majority of them are. And if you look at the buildings, it's like bullets and stuff, bullet fragments and all that from back when the Civil War happened here. Now, Fredericksburg isn't far from here. Fredericksburg is about 15 minutes north of here. But to ride there, like the way the roads are now, like back when I first started driving, you get there in 15 minutes. But now with all the traffic lights, it take you about 20, 30 minutes to get there, unless you're on a bike, in which case you can still get there in 15 minutes on a bicycle if you're pedaling fairly good and you take the trails, because there's trails back here, rail trail things or whatever, where they used to have trains that run through, and when the trains stop running, they turn them into trails for people to walk on and ride their bikes on and things. And now you're coming up on the town of, what is this? Not Snell. This is Spotsylvania Courthouse. Now, if you look to your right there, that building used to be a gas station back in the 20s. And as we go further up, this is a church that has been there since dirt was created. No, since before the Civil War, it's been there. That's a one-room schoolhouse. It was moved from, I forgot where it was moved from, but it's there. That's the library. And then get further down. I think that's the middle school, Spotsylvania Middle School. And then you get further down. Those apartments in the middle of nowhere, which is funny as shit to me. Speaking of which, I need to run into this Valero. Well, I can wait. I'll go down further. I'll go to 7-Eleven is what I'll do. So this is the town of this is the actual town of uh, uh, Spotsylvania. I mean, well, I keep calling it. There's a name for it, but I don't want to call it Snell. I forgot what it's called. This is a damn shame. But this here is Spotsylvania Jail. That's a really old battlefield. There we go. There we go. That's I forgot what that is. This is H&F Chewing. That's a really old store. Used to be a gas station once. This is the court. The old court building, the new court building, the old jail, the new jail, the county buildings, Spotsylvania Judicial Center. And don't want to stop here. Oh no, I want to go get some scratch offs. I'll go down Levels Road. So another thing this little area is famous for is so there was this guy once named Kunta Kinte. Yeah, this was his stomping ground over here. It's actually we're not far from what they call a Waller's Farm, which was a plantation. That's the Civil War burial place, cemetery. They only bury white folk over there. So, yeah, back to what I was saying. The movie Roots, it took place down here. Like, in the real life, it took place down here. He's supposed to be buried over in this place called Loriella Park, which is about 7 miles to the right. 7 miles to the right, about 3 miles to the left. But we gonna try to make it there before my phone cuts off. So, if you don't know the movie Roots, you should probably check it out, but I'll try to give you the basics on it right quick before my phone shuts off. So Roots was a movie about this guy who traced his ancestry back to see basically where he come from. And he traced it all the way back in Africa. And so, like, his first ancestor, well, not his first ancestor, but first one in this country was down here. And I guess most of them are from down here. I mean, you know, as far as when they got over here. And as far as I know, they say he's buried at Loriella Park, which is a park that I used to go to because I lived right across the street from it for the longest time. But they say he's buried over there. And there's a burial site in the woods over there. It's like graves in the woods over there. And we tried to find it one day, me and one of my exes. We tried to go over in the woods and find it, but we found a lot of things, but that wasn't it. That wasn't what we found. So, anyway, just a little history lesson, I guess. But all of this is battlefield coming up through here. And plantations and, yeah. I would stop so y'all could read the plaques and stuff, but you can't really stop on what is this? On this road like you used to be able to. So yeah, that about sums it up. I'm gonna go over here and get me some scratch offs. And hopefully I hit big. In fact, I was thinking, what do y'all want for Christmas? Like, what do you want for Christmas? I was thinking about getting people scratches offices. We're just going to get scratches offices. I was thinking about getting some scratch offs and sending them to people. That's what I was thinking about doing. Anyway, it's just a thought. But do I know that person? I think I do. How about that? That's funny. Okay, so yeah, anyway, that about sums that up for this video. We're about, 19 minutes into this? I done rambled on and probably bored y'all to death. So, I'm about to get off of here. There's only 25 minutes worth of recording on my phone. Well, I guess I'll let it ride until we get to 7-Eleven. Do I want to go to that 7-Eleven? Yeah, because that's where the winning scratch-offs are. Do I have money for scratch-offs? Never mind on the scratch-offs. I forgot. I don't have any money for scratch-offs. Dang. Oh, well. That's cool. I guess maybe I'll start getting on back up the road or something. But anyway, if these people would just go. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later. Oh, damn, I can't even hit back up the road. I gotta go back over, man. Shit. Oh, well. I don't mind. I ain't got nothing else to do no way. Yeah, all right. Well, if you ain't told somebody you love them today, make sure that you tell them that you love them. The next few days, I'd say all the way until the first of the month, is going to probably be pretty detrimental in telling somebody you love them, because you might save a life. In fact, I'm sure you might save a life. The life you save might even be your own, believe it or not. Now, don't read too far into that, but you never know. So if I was you, I would definitely take the time to tell somebody, somewhere, or something that you love them. And if you ain't got nobody to tell them that you love them, find somebody to tell them that you love them. And if you ain't got nobody to tell you that they love you, I just did. So that about sums shit up. And I will switch lanes. I can't switch lanes, but we're going to switch lanes, and then I'm going to talk to you later. By the way, L'Oreal State Park is coming up. Well, am I going that way? How much time I got on my phone? I guess I can go that way. I don't think we're going to make it, though. Well, if we don't make it, then I will talk to y'all later. When we get there, if we get there all together, then I will point it out to you, which I don't know. It depends on what this traffic light is going to do, which is green, and this car is moving painfully slow. Oh, you son of a bitch. This person here, this one, yeah, they just might have stopped y'all from seeing L'Oreal Park. But this is Levels Road. Levels Road takes you to L'Oreal Park. Stop moving. L'Oreal Park is down that way. And yeah, that about sums it up. I don't know if this is a cop behind me, so I'm just going to talk to y'all later.